Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be going over how to escape reincarnation. All right, so if you guys haven't checked out my 10 signs, this will be your last reincarnation. I encourage all of you all to check that video out. So in that video, I go over the signs that one will experience or one that will go through when it's their last reincarnation process on this plane of existence. All right. And I also touch on the correlation between Christianity and reincarnation. Yes, Yeshua, aka Jesus, taught reincarnation, right? So why isn't reincarnation being taught in the West? Why isn't reincarnation being talked about in our Western society, just like the Eastern society? So I'll be answering that question in that video. So I highly encourage you guys to check that video out. But in this particular video, I'm going to be going over how to escape reincarnation. So you guys don't want to miss this one. All right. So let's not waste any time and let's go ahead and get started. So during this reincarnation process, all right, once the body is, over, once the body goes into that process of dying and, decaying and all these sorts of things. So once the body ceases to exist, it releases its spiritual energy back to the astral plane. So once this body ceases to exist, once this body is, over and done with, and the body stays on this plane, once the body decays on this earth, because the body doesn't go anywhere, the body doesn't transcend, the body stays here and dies. And the spirit that's within the body, that's the entity that transcends. That's the entity that goes into the astral realm once it's done being in existence within the physical body, right? So based on what happens there, you either come again. So you either come back again, going through that cycle, going through that process of reincarnation, or you get sent to higher dimensions. So based on your spirit, your spiritual level, based on if you taking the time to develop your spirit, raising your consciousness, raising your frequency, raising your vibration, gaining knowledge and wisdom, based on your based on your spiritual level, you either come back again through the reincarnation process, or you transcend into higher dimensions. Okay? So this brings me to the Emerald Tablets, right? I was reading this book called The Compendium of the Emerald Tablets by Billy Carson. And I was as I was reading that book, some of the things had caught my attention in regards to reincarnation. So I'm drawing inspiration from the Emerald Tablets when it comes to reincarnation. All right? So, in the Emerald Tablets, according to Thoth, right? If you don't know who Thoth is, he goes by many names, including Thoth, Tahuti, Jehudi, all these different examples of names. So, Thoth is basically an ancient alien Anunnaki god from ancient Egypt. He was the one that established the ancient civilization of Atlantis. And then once Atlantis had sunken and, sunken by the Great Flood, his dad ordered him to re-kickstart civilization in ancient Egypt. He went across many different paths, many different parts of the world to establish civilizations and things of that nature. He is the god of writing. He's the god of wisdom. He's the god of magic and all these sorts of different things and different subjects and different aspects, right? So, according to Thoth, from the Emerald Tablets, not me, but Thoth, Earth and all other planets where men and women reside are prison planets. So this Earth, this third dimensional realm, this plane of existence that we exist in, this is a prison planet, okay? So the spirit of all men and women are bound to a temporal prison, aka the body. So this physical body, right? The physical body is an imprisonment of the soul, right? That's why so many people, we, go through life. We go through you know, going through this thing called life, and we don't get to, you know, discover ourselves. We don't get to discover our true selves. You know, most people are just walking around as NPCs, all right, non-player characters in a video game. They don't get to take, they're not able to discover themselves. They don't go through this process of self-discovery, right? And we, you know, go through this, you know, this in life, you know, being entrenched, being, you know, implemented into this matrix. We go through this matrix and we just, you know, go through our everyday lives, you know, become, you know, being regular humans, doing regular things. And we don't, you know, take the time to transcend ourselves. We don't take the time to understand ourselves and develop ourselves spiritually. And then everybody's just going through this life process like that. So this body is a prison. That's why we have, you know, so many problems that we're going through, you know, bondages, addictions, and, you know, going through suffering and turmoil and chaos, right? So this body is a prison for the spirit, but it's up to us, including me and you, to understand that once we're able to develop our spirits, once we're able to find the light within ourselves, then only man and woman can be free from that, right? So Earth is a prison planet, and our physical bodies, our human bodies, are prisons for the soul. Okay. So in the Emerald Tablets, Thoth states that on Earth, man is in bondage, bound by space and time to the Earth plane. Encircling each planet, a wave of vibration binds him to his plane of enfoldment. Yet within man is the key to releasement. Within man may freedom be found. So only true freedom, if you are seeking true freedom, true prosperity, true peace and fulfillment, it exists within man. It exists within woman. So we have to go on a journey to inner space. Thoth is telling us that we have to go on a journey to inner space. And by going to inner space, we're able to look for that freedom and that peace and that light and fulfillment that we always wanted. Okay? So, man is a star bound to a body until in the end, he is freed through his strife. Only by struggle and toiling thy utmost shall the star within thee bloom out in new life. So once again, it's up to us. It's up to the individual to go into inner space, to go into discovery, right? Through meditation, through yoga, through, you know, reading books, all different things, right? We're able to discover ourselves, and we're able to establish a relationship with our higher self and our spirit and with source, with the creator, through many different lanes, through many different aspects, through many different things in life, right? So it's up to us to go through that journey, go through that the dark night of the soul, right? Because only through that can we understand ourselves and to transcend past the illusion of this third dimensional realm. All right. So there's this concept, right? Or this deity or this entity called the demiurge. So the Gnostics consider this god to be called the demiurge. Okay? So basically the demiurge is the god of this world. Okay? The demiurge is the god who created this physical world. Okay? So this is the god who created, molded, and shaped the physical world. Okay? So the demiurge and his subordinate deities have created their own light, right? So this light is an illusion, right? The light is an illusion to trick souls back into reincarnation. Now, have you ever seen, watch videos or heard stories of people going through like a near-death experience where they've, died, and then they say that they saw this bright light, or they said that they saw Jesus, or they said that they saw their family members or their friends, in the astral realm when they supposedly died. See, this light that they saw is an illusion. It's the light that this demiurge and his subordinates have created to trick souls back into reincarnation. All right. So, according to Thoth in the Emerald Tablets again, he states that only the one who of light has the fullest can hope to pass by the guards of the way. List ye, O man, and heed ye my warning. Attempt not to pass the guards on the way. Rather should ye seek to gain of thine own light and make thyself ready to pass on the way. Light is thy ultimate end, O my brother. Seek and find ever the light on the way. So, according to Thoth, right, he states that we need to develop our own light. We need to develop the light that's within ourselves. All right, and how can one upgrade thy light? How can one upgrade thy the spirit that's within them? You have to upgrade your frequency and your vibration, right? Your frequency and your vibration are the ultimate pathways for one to transcend beyond this third dimension and to transcend the process of reincarnation, right? So we need to be, always, upgrading ourselves, taking care of ourselves and just elevating our frequency, elevating our vibration. And once one upgrades and elevates their frequency and their vibration, one can be free from the bondages and the chains of the illusion of the third dimensional realm of this earth plane. All right. So take the time to, always take care of yourself, developing your own life, developing your own spiritual progress, gaining knowledge and wisdom and all these sorts of different things. Okay. So you need to develop your own light so you can transcend past the fake one, the fake light that the demiurge and his subordinate deities have created by raising your frequency, and raising your vibration, right? That's the key. That's the key to transcend beyond the reincarnation cycle and transcend past this illusion that we exist in. All right. So we all know, for the people that love God, that love to do God's work, that's willing and able to become loving individuals and gaining knowledge and wisdom to help not only themselves, but to help the world and to raise the consciousness of the planet. Only those people, only those adept initiates are able to transcend the process of reincarnation, right? That's why I believe that's why the ancient Egyptian mystery schools were formed back in the ancient times. These ancient Egyptian mystery schools were able to create gods, create goddesses, to where they can learn more about themselves and to attain self-mastery, attain self-realization, attaining knowledge and wisdom to transcend past this illusion. Okay, so they can they're able to transcend into the spiritual realm, to the astral realm, to where they're able to incarnate at will in any place within the universe. Okay, so last but not least, we're at this point now. How to break the cycle of reincarnation. All right, so let's get into it. So we have to remember, every single one of you that's watching this video, we have to remember, we are here to grow and develop our souls, right? Think of this earth as a proving ground. Think of this earth as a big earth school, right? Because that's what it is. This earth is a big school for our souls. Our souls have came down here to grow, to learn, to develop, because it takes longer for a soul to grow and develop in the astral plane than it is on this earth, right? The soul is able to grow at a much faster rate by existing in a temporal body on this plane, right? And that's why it takes newer souls, right? You may be a new soul that's watching this video, or you may be an old soul that's watching this video. So it takes longer for an older soul to reincarnate on this planet as opposed to a newer soul, right? A newer soul, it doesn't take that much amount of time for it to reincarnate, right? So it's important for us to remember that we are here to grow and develop our souls, right? So doing whatever it takes, to grow your soul, by watching videos, reading books, doing different spiritual practices, right? Always, be willing to learn new things, right? Become a student, right? I consider myself a teacher and a student. I'm always willing to, teach, help the people, and I'm also willing to be a student because I am a student, right? You never stop learning, right? You never stop learning. Truth and knowledge and wisdom are forever growing, are forever expanding. You can never, stop learning and stop growing, right? So we are here, we as souls and spirits, we are here to grow and develop ourselves, okay? So these are the most important questions that you need to ask yourself. How many lessons have you learned in different lifetimes? So depending on the soul level of a person, we go through, we have many different lifetimes. We experience many different lifetimes on this planet, right? And we've, depending on the type of soul level you are on, we've learned, many different lessons. We've learned many different things. We've gone through many different things. We've gone through many different trials. We've gone through many different, life lessons. Okay, so how many life lessons have you learned in your lifetime? Right, depending on the soul level you are, many old souls have, reincarnated on this planet thousands of times. Right, so it's important for us to ask ourselves, how much knowledge and wisdom have I attained? How much knowledge and wisdom have I gained and consumed? Right, so those are the most important key questions, most important key things that you need to remember and ask yourself. Okay, and how much knowledge and wisdom have you acquired, and how have you executed that knowledge and that wisdom? Not only how much knowledge and wisdom have you acquired, how much knowledge and wisdom have you attained, but how have you executed that knowledge? How have you executed that knowledge and that wisdom? Right? Because not only knowledge is power, but the execution of knowledge is power. The application of knowledge is power. Right? So have you, utilized the knowledge and wisdom you obtained to help others, to spread awareness, to spread love, right? How have you executed this knowledge? How have you executed this wisdom that you obtained, right? Because a person might, acquire a certain amount of knowledge, acquire a certain amount of wisdom, but what's the point of acquiring all that knowledge and wisdom if you can't put it to good use, if you can't put it towards something productive or something meaningful, right? So how have you executed that knowledge and that wisdom? That's the question you need to ask yourself, okay? So, all in all, by breaking the cycle of reincarnation, allows one to incarnate on any plane that they desire, right? So once you develop yourself enough, once you develop your spirit, once you develop that light that's within yourself, then when the soul ceases to exist from the physical body, the soul is able to incarnate on any plane in the universe, in any place in the universe, right? Because the universe consists of, as of right now, as science likes to put it, the universe consists of 11 dimensions. Right? Science has already proven thus far that the universe consists of 11 dimensions, right? So the soul can incarnate in any place, in any plane within the universe, within the known universe. So if the soul wants to decide, if it, wants to incarnate back on Earth to, teach and help and guide humankind, the soul is able to do that, right? But if the soul is not able to, learn its life lessons and, is basically wasted his life on this planet, then is forced to be stuck in this reincarnation cycle, right? But once the soul is able to elevate, once you're able to elevate and raise your overall level of consciousness and your overall state of being within yourself, then the soul is able to incarnate anywhere within the universe. All right? So that's basically it, guys. This is how to escape the reincarnation cycle. Hopefully this sheds some light on you all, to help you think about things in a different way, not within the religious aspect and not within the religious realm of, oh, if you disobey God, or if you do this and you do that, you do evil, then you go to hell and things of that nature, because hell doesn't exist, right? So we go through this process of reincarnation. Think about the Egyptian god Anubis, who is the god of the afterlife, where he has the scale of the feather and the heart, right? The heart is weighed against the feather. So if the heart is heavy, then it goes through that reincarnation process. If the heart is light, right? If you've done many great works on this planet, if you spread love, spread knowledge, spread awareness, try to help your fellow people out, doing many great works on this planet, then you're able to transcend on into higher dimensions, right? So you either come back again, or you get sent to higher dimensions, right? So choose your options wisely. Make wise choices. Follow the laws of the universe. All these different things, right? So don't take life lightly. Do the things to help grow yourself, help grow your spirit. Do many great works, right? Don't be wasting your life. Don't be dreading everything that happens in your life, because life happens for you, not to you, right? Life happens based on your frequency and your vibration. So all the negative things that happen in your life are all based on your frequency and your vibration, right? So live life as if you were only living once. All right, so take the time to do help yourself, grow yourself, do many different things to help yourself and to help other people. So don't take life lightly. Don't be stuck in anxiety, depression, all these different things, because nothing in this world, nothing in this realm is real, right? This is an illusion. This is a simulation that we exist in, right? So let go of all fear, let go of all anxiety, let go of everything. Let go of everything that is low vibrational, that's on a low frequency, right? And transcend into that high frequency mode, so you can escape the reincarnation cycle once and for all. All right. So till next time, and always remember, all power resides from within. And always keep the faith, because God in the universe is always working for you. Take care, guys, and God bless.